Ouais, ouais, ouais. La game de même 667, 500, 333, 500, 500. Quasiment tous des bons frappeurs.
MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Houston Astros and the Tampa Bay Rays. Pitching should be a story in this one. First pitch is coming up. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Last season certainly was a magical one for this guy. More than 20 wins on the season. And you've got to do a lot of things right to win over 20 games. And we'll see if he can match that and begin this season like he left off last year.
So striding in, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Jose. Ouais, ça a coupé, Carl, fait que j'ai pas compris ce que j'ai dit.
Ouais, on m'en rappelle plus.
Ouais. C'est cool.
First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not
moyenne de 667 dans l'autre ligne, des 500 mètres.
The home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Behind 0-2 now.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, 78, faut que je le mette sur le terrain.
Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia has a read on it. One out.
Le premier game contre Colin, qu'est-ce que je donnais de des buts sur balle, parce que moi je pensais qu'il fallait que je tire dans le bleu, il faut que je tire dans le rouge, qu'il essaye dans la zone. Là, je vais y chercher les bords de zone d'un coin. Je te le fais travailler solide.
Here's Michael Brantley. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's 2 for 3. Line hard to center field. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Stepping in now, number 44, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Hey, a little tough for the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the bat in order to throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
This is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Garcia is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Previous history with Blake Snell, batting .500, 5 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. 2 down, runners at first and second. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Pour mon troisième frappeur.
Yeah, and we didn't waste any time getting things going here. 2 outs and the base is loaded, and the next at bat could set the tone for the entire rest of the game. If he can get out of this mess without any damage, he's going to know he can shut the door all game long. And with this home crowd on his side, they'll be going wild, but that's a big if.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Correa, sometimes called Shorea, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Astros leave them loaded. Now it's the Rays' turn.
Les buts pleins.
Here's Eric Sogard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
C'est là qu'ils vont goûter à ma médecine du lanceur.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day.
C'est-à-dire deux petites prises dans le bas puis une dans le haut.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Yeah, deux fois qu'il frappe.
And he's deep in the hole now.
Frappe pas sur des prises bien placées.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, made a success for this lineup is they got to come through in big spots.
C'est comme si tu fais 5 manches sur 9 plus un autre strikeout en ligne. T'en strike un sur 2, c'est ça que j'allais dire, et plus.
He's done well, 7 for 12. He's taken him deep once. Pitch on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road. Not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Popped him up. Altuve over to his right. 2 down.
2 down.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Bouge ton os, t'es en direct.
And there's ball 1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Bon. C'est de ça j'avais pensé.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Sauf que je l'ai refait.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Correa ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books. Scoreless on
Je sais pas, même, je me tanne pas de jouer à ça, il rentre bien.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He had a couple of hits
C'est juste si tu relâches le net.
Aïe, man.
First offering on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup.
J'ai lâché mes 4 jours.
Over the plate on the first pitch, it can be
La
pretty
passe, c'est que là, j'ai un bail de
Reddick waiting and now the pitch.
Pas là, puis je vais là, puis comme ça s'est passé le dernier coup.
C'est toi qui est embarqué ou...
So you can mark that one down as an
toi qui est embarqué, check à lui.
In now,
Non,
Robinson Chirino.
je vais aller voir. Je savais pas qu'il était déjà...
He's 1 for 4.
Je vais te l'avoir dit, peut-être que t'étais pas là.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a
Non, j'ai
little
pas fait
late.
une vidéo, je vais te donner
Playing
une
here in
vidéo,
his
ça
age
dépasse.
34 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player. To have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Pham sprinting after it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many out and play the numbers as much as he can.
Pas pour le voisin.
First pitch on its way. Gurriel swings and it's hit very well out to left. Pham going back to the track, to the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
2-run home run.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He swings and grounds it to short. And a bit of a high throw that time. No problem there at first as they record the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder, Michael Brantley. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Houston. Digging in, Brandon Lowe, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
High in the air out to center field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first down.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on base. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
1 strike now from Cole. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is skied into short left center. Correa ranges back and he has it around number 2.
Batting 5th.
Digging in, Willie Adames, his career line against Garrett Cole. He's 0 for 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 44. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing the win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Low from shallow right. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The center fielder,
Here's George Springer. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He reached on a single in his first try. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply toward the right side. Garcia is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is settling in now. Number 35, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. High in the air down the right field line. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 8, the pitcher.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball stays high and misses for a ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Cole's ready. Here it is on 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 2-0.
Leading off for the Astros, the shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Kiermaier. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Here comes the first pitch. Snatched in the midair at first base for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Eric Sogard back to the top
ça
of the
marche pas,
lineup
tu
as
peux
they're
m'en
still
retrouver
looking
un
for
autre.
their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so
C'est mieux
far.
avoir une petite, ça dépend dans
We'll see
qui.
if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to get one on his
c'était mon tour va commencer, oui, puis
pitch
me
was
concentrer
executed
là-dessus.
perfectly. Breaking ball down below the zone.
Tu t'en allais là-bas pour ton tour pareil.
In now, Tommy Pham, as he will take
Bon
strike
cours, je
one
fais
on
avec
the
un
fastball
ordi.
here, no balls and a strike.
Ok.
Not an easy thing to
Comment
do to
aller
fill
dans
up
le
the
nord,
strike
mais pas
zone
pareil.
and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Fastball got him looking as
une
that
nouvelle
had
place.
two-seam action on it, one gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was
Tantôt,
pretty
Colin,
impressive.
6 fois en ligne que je l'ai striké.
Works off his fastball right there. He decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab
Ah,
some
c'est
finish.
dur, man, au bat, pareil.
Into the box, Austin Meadows, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And there are 2 away now.
Au bat. Ouais, c'est dur pareil, mais faut que
Coming to the plate now,
tu
Brandon
saches
Lowe,
les envoyer. Là, tu
scoring
dépends
position
du genre de
so far.
frappeur.
From the stretch. And that's cut on
Et
and
ça,
missed
j'essaie de
0-1.
mettre plus loin. Même. Je suis pas tout le temps des... Ouais, ça, c'est une fastball B. Je sais pas B,
And that
pourquoi
misses
B.
downstairs
Mais...
for a ball 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the
Elle a bien
option to
marché
work
à
around
date.
is there if they want to go that route.
Slider.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Tampa. Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Jose Altuve.
Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball.
Foul balls.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded
Yeah,
attempt, so that
c'est
ought to
vrai.
be scored as a bunt single.
Un bon.
The left fielder, number 20.
Striding in, Michael Brantley. 1 for 2
Il est
on
encore
his line so
500.
far in the game. He's set and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, number 44, a hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Altuve stands at first with 1 out. Grounded up the first baseline.
Yeah, ça a
He
bien
whips on it
passé.
as it's by him at first.
Dan Kell goes out the window with
minutes.
this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
C'est une grosse affaire.
Into the box now, George Springer. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Garcia, still going back. And it's gone.
Circuit de 3 points. Ouais, c'est tout. Je l'avais
So it's
dit.
a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead. Alex Bregman.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup, a straight heater.
And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Ouais.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Kiermaier retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So
je viens de me faire mon troisième out.
the side is retired.
C'est moi qui vais être lanceur.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings
C'est
about
une
his
gadaille qui
lineup's
parle.
offensive
Je sais
production.
pas si c'est bien
And he was
timé
pretty
ou
blunt
t'es
in
embarqué en
saying they're
direct.
just not having very good at bats. They've
Vu que je suis
only
en direct,
managed
je pense
one
que
base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today.
T'es pas
He's
tout
hoping
seul.
to see someone step up and find a way to get something going.
Là, je te dirais
This
6-7
game isn't
secondes.
out
Là.
there, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. In there, no balls and a strike.
Je viens de lancer ma première.
Genre, direct là, live, là, tu lances.
La première.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
This
C'est
is
pas la
what every
deuxième,
pitcher
t'as
likes to
lance
have.
direct.
Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down.
On dirait que c'est comme un coup, un lanceur fort.
Attends.
Line drive to center field.
Juste 12 secondes,
Springer
non.
patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Je vais te dire, mec, tu pognes le.
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
C'est facile, hein. 10 facile.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2.
Faut que je le maintienne.
Now batting, number 35.
Stepping in, number 35 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a line drive, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Number 70 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. So
Mais je fais pas un joueur qui ressemble à Frankenstein.
Leading things off for Houston in the 6th. He's set. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Robinson Chirinos. A fly out and a single for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a drive by Chirinos. Deep left
Je pense qu'il
field.
s'était sorti.
And And it's gone as they add still
Il a même pas
another.
couru comme habituellement. Il est parti tranquillement.
We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight in the back. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Digging hard, he's headed for third. And he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
Oh, you hate
C'est une petite pause à la diffusion. Ah ouais, putain. Ah ouais, on va dehors. On va tête de cochon.
Ouais, moi tout, je vais faire ça la mienne aujourd'hui.
De retour.
See guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Standing in now, Jose Altuve. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Kiermaier. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 more for the... Stepping up to the plate, Mike Zunino to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Fastball, got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. Really impressive to me. He hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time,
Je suis en train de me strike un arrière de l'autre.
No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error in the ball game for Tampa Bay. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Eric Sogard. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
What's crazy? Oh my God.
Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Cole into the windup. 0-2 pitch on its way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Je vais aller voir mon moto, voir qu'est-ce qu'il fait. En plus, c'est trempe d'or. Pauvre lui, il n'a pas le choix.
Ouais, moi tout, c'était ça.
Biggie! Bon.
It's on you. As a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Manager, bullpen.
Ready with another 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired.
Strikeout number 9.
3 down, 3 strikeouts. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column. But perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Peut-être que ça a fait du strike 9 sur 18 à date.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to
Je sais
steer
pas
it in
comment
a
ils ont
direction
poussé.
that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Il n'y a pas de nord d'un bas.
In now, number 44. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out to deep center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Number 38 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 38.
Into the box, George Springer. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Oh, il est encore.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
He just scorched that ball up the wall, and now the question would be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Just pulled it a little foul. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. Boy, that line drive was a blur off the bat, which means it's definitely worth looking at on show track. And how about this for an exit velocity? 116 miles an hour. That's right up there with the fastest we've seen. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Hawaii.
Line drive to center field.
No.
Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Josh Reddick. Looking to minimize the damage here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Reddick has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Stepping up now, Tommy Pham. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Called
Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Austin Meadows is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brendan Lowe. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Bon.
Meadows, base runner at first with 1 out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Again, a 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
So here is Avisail Garcia as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-battle continues. 2 out with the man at first. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Ray Strand in the box now. Robinson Chirinos, who went deep last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it.
Fly ball.
He's got it one away. Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel. In his last at-bat, he was thrown out trying to stretch a double into a triple. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to third. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First offering on its way. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Manny D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is standing in, Willie Adames. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And here's the we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 home. It is a fastball down below the knees. Presley is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
That's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
The next 0-2. And, whoa, this is off the third base bag. And this will find the wall out near the visitor's bullpen. The throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Mike Zunino becomes out number 2 this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Striding forward now is the DH, number 44. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Hit well towards the hole. And that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Hard liner towards short, and that'll get down for a base hit. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Into the box now, Alex Bregman. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
Your attention,
Oliver Drake enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here's Carlos Correa now. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Digging in once again, Josh Reddick. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Low on the grass, and there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's ready. Here's left side, defense set up perfectly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
So striding forward now, Yuli Gurriel. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Eric Sogard. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
The left fielder, number 29.
Up next for the Rays, Tommy Pham. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. No balls and 1 strike. The pitch. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit back up the middle. Correa scoops it up. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
The designated hitter, Austin.
Now at the plate, Austin Meadows. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Brandon Lowe. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Après, il mon chien.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Pham, the runner at first with 2 gone. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Astros took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Garrett Cole earns his first win of the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Drive home safely.
Ça pas long. M'en viens. M'en viens. Biggie.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting out west in the American League, the Astros tallied 5 home runs overall as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 10-0. Also out of Houston, the organization has struck a deal. They'll acquire first baseman Jesus Aguilar from the Tampa Bay Rays. In return, Tampa gets relief pitcher Hector Rondon, according to multiple sources. The Oakland Athletics defeated the visiting Angels 4-2. The Boston Red Sox knocked out 12 hits as a team as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 6-2. The Tigers had 12 hits as a team as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 6.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of... At the plate, Jose Altuve. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Houston, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike.
First pitch, 6-10.
Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Pham going back into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo home run here, leading off the ball game. First home run of the campaign, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead. Here's Michael Brantley.
Number 23, Michael Brantley.
Yes, he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Base is empty here with nobody out. Here it comes, 0-2. This one's flared out toward left. Pham is over, one away. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. How do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, you take a look at this guy running out today, and they got their work cut out for him with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. One out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's George Springer with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Garcia. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
He just squirts that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Kiermaier to the track. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia giving chase. He's got it. A great running play. Zach Greinke gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Two-seamer can't quite make it back over the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Therefore, it is the Gold Glover Reddick, and he's got it one away. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Fly ball right down the line in left. After it is Brantley. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third.
Now batting Austin Meadows. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Greinke gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is
change
over.
up.
Nothing across here this half. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
The pitch. Fly ball out to right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Stepping into the box, Jose Altuve. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Adames scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros leading off the inning, Brendan Lowe. And they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Springer has a read on it. 1 away.
Batting fifth. The right fielder.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box, Willie Adames. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Greinke steps into his windup. 0-1 pitch on its way. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Brantley. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Number 44.
Riding in once again, number 44. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy. The relay. The tag, and he is out at second. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Hit softly down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track. Standing in, number 35. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. To 2-2 now.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in now, Mike Zunino. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
He goes.
And 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Reddick. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay third inning, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the trying to pick things up where we left off. Alex Bregman. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready now, Carlos Correa. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Almost. First pitch on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. To third. Fielded by Sogard. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Now
just an absolute laser that time. Screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. In the air, out to right. Garcia on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1. Here's Eric Sogard back to the top of the lineup. They're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Tommy Pham. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your 2nd out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Austin Meadows. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ah ouais. Putain. Putain.
pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Yuli Gurriel. He's 0-1 thus far.
The first baseman, number 10.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Gurriel.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. 2 down. So coming to the plate, Michael Brantley. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, number 44. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So a 4-pitch inning as the Astros are retired. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Ready for another chance. Avisail Garcia. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th.
Oui, je me parle de ça, tout donc.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next will be Willy Adames. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Fastball in there for a called strike.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends. Chaz Rowe will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, George Springer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Alex Bregman will stand in here, but before he does, let's take it back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First offering on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. Adames brings it in. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Carlos Correa now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here it comes. Popped him up. Low, moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Astros at the plate, number 35 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
The windup and the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Another 0-2 from Greinke. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. At the plate, Mike Zunino flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Smoke toward the hole. And the Rays are in the hit column.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Zunino, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The next 0-2. Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Standing in now, Eric Sogard, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. One and one. Second and third here, one man out.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI get.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Chopper foul. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit in the air to shallow center. Springer coming on. But he won't get there. It falls in. He'll get it into second.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
No balls and a strike to count. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Stepping into the box, Brendan Lowe, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this is Lowe, ball 1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Reddick has a read on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. 7th. Ready for another shot now. Josh Reddick. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Josh Reddick.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Pham arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Next up for the Stros, Robinson Chirinos. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch on its way. This is drilled, but right into the shift. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The first base.
So striding in, Yuli Gurriel. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Kiermaier is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Now to the plate, Avisail Garcia. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop. Correa scooped up, and a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie.
Into the box now, Willie Adames. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter,
ready once again, number 35. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this. Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's going to make a change here, as that's going to be all tonight for Zach Greinke.
Number 54.
So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings. And number 38 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jose Altuve. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone out onto Waveland Avenue. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Roll, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Into the box, Michael Brantley. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
First delivery to him on the way. Runner's on his way to third. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Adames picks it up. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo home. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Zunino. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 0-1 the count. Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Eric Sogard. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 0-1 delivery. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Oliver Drake enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Digging in, Robinson Chirinos. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Kiermaier. Into the bleachers and out of here.
The first baseman, number 10.
In now, Yuli Gurriel. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Jose Altuve is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he'd dearly love to make it 3 right here.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Liner towards second, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
As a batter right there, that's exactly the pitch your eyes light up on. You know he's known for a nasty split finger, but he left that one thigh high, and the batter did exactly what he's supposed to.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit hard up the middle, and that's in there. Base hit. The relay throw. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. The tag, and he is out at third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Pham. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Austin Meadows. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Down the third baseline. But that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
So he got him swinging. Austin Meadows goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Grounded back up the middle. To his left, Correa. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have taken the first 3 games in this 4-game set. They'll look to sweep tomorrow as the ball game is over. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Houston Astros posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Zach Greinke earns